For 10 years, I've been going to Parkrun.
I don't mind a 5-lap 5K. There are a lot of people here.
Today, I am taking on the Extreme Parkrun Tourism Challenge.
This morning, I'm off to do the Parkrun New Year's Day double.
To take on the UK's most infamous parkrun, Woolacombe Dunes.
Now, let's take on the toughest parkrun.
How far away of a parkrun can I get to on the morning of Parkrun?
Let's dive in and have a look at the most popular parkruns in the world. Onto the sand, because that was really muddy and very slippy. It's quite busy today. I reckon they're going to get over 500. I've done one lap of Tewkesbury. Thank you, Marshall. Been running with Matt most of the way. He's going to do me on the finish line. Look, he's trying to sprint off. He's going to steal my cake. I love a little celebration.
It's not easy, is it? Now the time is finally here for my 100th one. Rugby is my home parkrun. There was no better place to celebrate.
We have a 100th milestone for Anna Harding from the...
The course itself is a 2-lapper, so it goes around a playing field and around a park, and then it goes off down into some woods with a nice hill that you get to do twice. My first ever park run was at Whitley Bay in 2013, so that's in the northeast of England. It's when I lived in Newcastle, and I don't really remember much about what the course is like, apart from the fact it's on the seafront. My mum had told me about these free 5Ks and that I should go along and try it out. So I went along. I didn't hate it, but I didn't go back to parkrun until 2017 because I just wasn't really into running at that point. So that was my first ever one in 2013, with then a big gap before I started going back. Rugby is my home parkrun, so there was no better place to celebrate. I knew that there were a few of my friends that were going to be doing it as well, so I knew that a few of them were up for coming along.
Welcome to Rugby Parkrun.
Let's get stuck in. So I'd just done the first kilometre and there was a big surprise waiting for me because some of my friends and their babies were all cheering me on in the play park, and I was not expecting that. I had no idea that they were coming. I hadn't even mentioned it to them. So yeah, it was a really nice surprise to see them cheering me on with their signs and their babies. Kilometre 2 of the park run is the bit where you go down into the woods just before you come up the big hill, and 2 equals double, which equals double park run, which is what I did once, and you run 2 park runs in one day.
My pacing's been awful this morning, and I've got another parkrun to go. Quite literally.
On New Year's Day, you used to be able to run at different park runs because they would start at different times. So you could go to one that would start at like 9 o'clock, but then the next one maybe wouldn't start till 10 or half 10. So it gave you time to run the first one and then go to the next place and then run the second one.
Happy New Year.
You can't actually do that anymore because Parkrun have stopped the different times for the events.
There you go. Nice New Year's Day, double parkrun.
But you can still do a parkrun on Christmas Day and on New Year's Day if they don't fall on a Saturday, because some places will put on extra special ones for you.
I have started the new year with a good intention of getting a few more parkruns under my belt.
So the hill at Rugby has been my nemesis for the 24 times I've now run this parkrun. It is a bit of a kicker because there's like a false summit. So you think you're at the top and then there's a little bit more. We did a video about the 5 toughest parkruns, and I've done one of them. It's Woolacombe, and the hill at Rugby is nothing compared to the toughness of Woolacombe, where you have to run up a sand dune, which is affectionately known as the Dune of Doom.
I'm dripping with sweat.
Rugby, running my 100th parkrun, was such an amazing day. It was so mad seeing like my mum there with Hugo, the dog. I was not expecting that. She made all these signs. My friends had made biscuits. Other friends had made signs. It was so nice to see one of my friends, Kerry, volunteering there as well. My home will always be Rugby. So it was so nice to be able to celebrate my 100th there and to see so many of my other friends running as well. Someone came and did their very first park run. One of my friends is 20 weeks pregnant and she is still running, so it was really cool to see her as well. If this is the first time you've ever heard about parkruns and you maybe have one near you or you want to find out if there is one near you to give it a go, you definitely should. It's such a friendly atmosphere.
It was so nice.
So good. That's how I met all the lovely people and that's how I got into Parkrun then.
Hello.
Everyone's welcome. You'll never be last. There's a tail walker at every event, so you'll never come last.
So yeah, we're tail walking.
Yeah.
What is it about this role at Parkrun that you love?
I just love volunteering for any role really, but with the tail walking, you know, you get to cheer everyone along as they're going past.
It doesn't matter what your time is. It doesn't matter where you come. It's just there to meet up with other people, go and run your own race, walk it, jog it, whatever you want to do. So definitely give Parkrun a go. The next milestone officially is 250 parkruns, so that's like 150 weeks, which is like 3 years of constant parkruns. So yeah, I'll see you in 3 years. If you want to check out the time when I ran more than 5K and I did the Seven Valleys Ultra, then check out the video now.